5 steps, your guide to financial health. We're going to be taking these apart one by one, going over each step. Stay tuned. Hello friends, 5 Steps, your guide to financial health. It's my second book, and we're going to dissect this. We're going to take one chapter at a time, and I'm going to do the live Facebook thing. This is new to me, and so we're going to take it one step at a time and just do 5 quick little videos. So in 5 Steps, your guide to financial health, basically step number 1, it says to save or invest. Sounds like a play on words, but it's really very, very simple. Saving is for generally a short-term goal, like you're saving for your daughter's wedding, you're saving for the trip to Tahiti. You're investing generally for a longer term. You're investing for entire retirement. You're investing for your child's education. So what's the difference? Well, in step 1, we talk about vehicles, and I kind of relate cars to different types of things you can invest in, calling them a vehicle. Example, you and I are going to go to the mall, and we're going to leave my office. We're going to go to the mall. I'm going to drive a motorcycle. You're going to drive a school bus. 2 different vehicles. The goal is the same. We're going to get to the mall. You're going to get there slower and steadier. I'm going to get there faster and riskier. So that goal, let's pretend that goal was retirement. Do you want a slow and steady way of getting there? Or do you want a faster and more risky way of getting there? Not saying anything's right or wrong, just saying the vehicle has a speed, the vehicle has a destination, and the vehicle has internal parts. What kind of engine do you want in your vehicle? I have 4 Buicks out front, and one has mutual funds as an engine, one has an annuity as an engine, one has stock as an engine, and one has gold as an engine. Well, the vehicle is all going to go to the same spot, but each engine's going to work and perform differently under different situations. Thus, if I'm saving for my daughter's wedding, I'm going to put that in something that doesn't have a lot of risk because I'm going to need it in a short period of time. And if I'm going to need it in a short period of time, I don't have the luxury of waiting for the market to come back. So I might put that in a CD or a money market account or some other type of fixed vehicle that does not have risk. But if I was going to invest in my child's education, and my child is 2, well, my child's not 2, but if my child was 2 and I'm investing for his or her education, well, I'm going to put that in something that has a little more risk because I have a longer period of time. So I might pick stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or exchange traded funds that have a little bit more risk because I have time. I can weigh out the ups and downs, and I can be able to utilize those funds down the road in the future where I didn't have to worry about risk then, because I'm going to move it out before I need the money. If that made any sense. I'm going to move it into something less risky before I make the money. See what happens when you don't rely on editing? Anyway, so you're saving for short term, you're investing for long term, and the vehicles you pick have to match what you are saving or investing for. You're not going to take your IRA and stick it in a money market account because you're not going to make any money. But if you're 64 and you're going to retire next year, you can then put your IRA in a money market account because you don't want to have any risk before you retire. Okay? So there is a correlation to the amount of risk you take and what you are investing for. Now, many people try to time the market. People say, hey, I want more risk. It depends upon the goal. It depends upon what you're using the money for. It depends upon the time horizon. If you need this money next month, you probably should have it in something that's not very, very risky, because if the market tanks tomorrow and you need the money and it's gone, well, now you got to wait for it to come back before you get your own money. So, step one, define whether it's a savings or an investment. Define the goal that you're using it for, and define the timeline on how long it's going to be. Then we have to figure out which vehicle we're going to use to get you there. That is a whole nother topic. So until then, stay safe.